Hi guys, it's BB and we are back with Kindred Spirits on the roof. Now, last time we left off, we were going to see the confession between Maki. So, we'll jump right in. I'm sorry, I tried to come as soon as homeroom ended. She came, she really came. After school on Thursday, I'd flown out of my classroom, after homeroom, and headed straight for the roof. It was nerve-wracking, standing all alone on the roof while waiting for Ihara-senpai, but I calmed myself by remembering that Senpai's classroom is in the inner building, and it was so far from here. And after a little while, the senpai came. Did you wait long? No, not at all. I hurriedly shook my head. I hadn't waited at all. On the contrary. I was so happy she really came after finding that letter in her bag like that, and after reading what I had said in it. So, yes? What is it you wanted to say? Right. I thought about it again and again. I practiced it in my head over and over, but the words were stuck in my throat when I needed them most. What should I do? The words won't come out. Senpai's face is so near, and everything seems like it's spinning around me. She looks a little worried. Yeah, it must be natural. After reading that letter, where I totally poured my heart out to her and whatever. Does she know what I'm going to say next? Is that what she's worried about? But I have to say it. Senpai, I like... Say it to me. Love you. She's surprised. She looks shocked. I know it's weird to say this. I know I'm a girl, and you're a girl too, senpai, but... I love you, senpai. Really. I know it's weird, but that... And that you might think I'm weird, but... I love you. I said it. I actually said it. I may have calmed down a little after getting the words out. I was able to look up senpai's face again. Ihara-senpai's face was... just very worried. Yeah, I can't blame her after hearing that from some random first year she'd only met once. I'm sorry, senpai. For saying weird stuff. Huh? No, But I was really happy when you helped me that day, senpai. I was happy when you cleaned my dusty uniform. So I thought, wow, what a great senpai. And I just couldn't get you out of my head after that, and... Is this weird for two girls? I mean, is it okay? What am I doing asking senpai this? But... I don't care if it's strange. I want her to say that it's okay. Maki-san? Yes? I don't really know if it's weird, or okay, or anything. Yeah, I guess. I thought so. But... I was happy to read your words of thanks in your letter, Maki-san. Huh? I was happy you had so much gratitude when I just showed you around the school a little. I thought I'd like to be friends with a person like that. Senpai. So, well, could we start as friends, right? Senpai. This is... Am I happy with this? Am I okay with just being friends? I'm sorry I don't really understand your love yet, Maki-san. But I'd like to see if I can love you as a friend first. Is that not good enough? No. It's totally good enough. I want to be friends with you too, senpai. Yeah, we can start as friends, that's fine. Oh good, yes. Let's start as friends. I think I'll be able to love you that way, and I'll be happy that you love me that way. If Senpai would say she loved me, if Senpai would come to love me in that way, we can consider that what might come next little by little. I don't really understand much of it myself. Yes, then we'll be friends, Senpai. Yes, I'm looking forward to it, Maki-san. Yeah. Yes, I'm really happy. I'm friends with Senpai now. And she said she'd love me. And she called me Maki-chan. I struck a victory pose in my mind as I heard something like applause ring out behind me. I actually glanced around me, checking if someone was actually there. What is it, Maki-chan? Oh, no, it's nothing. Thank you for coming today. No, thank you. Oh, I'm sorry though. We're friends now, but I have to go and do my committee work. Oh no, it's fine. Actually, could I help you with that? Huh? I want to help you, Senpai. I'll do whatever I can. Alright. Senpai and I left the roof. I looked over my shoulder one more time to where I heard the noise, but there really was no one there. Yeah, it's empty, but I could have sworn I heard someone congratulating me. Okay, so that's done now. That was super cute. We've done this. We've completed the main story. So far, anyway. Yep. We've got a new one. Yuri Cupid 1. Welcome, Yuna-san. Hi, it's been a little more than a week since the two ghosts first appeared, floating before me on this roof. I usually come up here for lunch, and it's been the same since long before I met these two. But since that day I first saw them, and the day after when I decided to help them out, we'd had a few conversations. The issue today was the way they'd asked me to come to the roof to speak to them. Can you stop calling me here with blood-written messages in class? What? Why? It's scary. It's not good for my heart. Would it be better if I whispered into your ear from behind? How about neither? I sighed and sat down on the bench, opening up my lunch. The two kindred spirits, Sachi-san gets mad when I don't call them that, take me sitting down to eat as a signal to start telling them about what's been going on around the school. Of course, by what's been going on, I mean all the latest romance gossip. Mickey and Maki are spending all their time together after school. I'm glad things worked out for them, even though they're starting as friends, of course. I can't believe Miki-san. Maki-chan worked so hard to confess her feelings. She should have accepted them. Megumi, that's not how it works. She seems like a cautious one. But Maki tried so hard. Look how happy she was just becoming friends with Mickey. I think she should have gone all the way. Right? Wasn't her confession amazing? Yeah. I've heard this 3 times now. I have to do two things when I talk to these two. It's a little rude, but I don't look at them, and I don't reply out loud. I mean, no one else can see or hear them. The other people on this roof have no idea they're there. So, if I didn't do this, I'd look like, well, like a person looking at nothing and speaking to no one, and I don't want that. Oh, who cares how many times you've heard it? She was so cute and brave, and a little cool too. Yes, you're right. I would have loved it if you've been there to see it, Yuna-san. I doubt she would have been able to confess if I had been there watching her. I can speak to them in a tiny, barely audible whisper, which they can thankfully pick up. Apparently, Sachi-san can feel strong emotions from people. She calls it hearing the voices of people's hearts. That's how she finds people who are in love, I guess. Really, it's kinda scary. Can she hear what I'm thinking too? But she doesn't act like she's picking up on anything and everything. How much can she actually sense? Worrying about something like this may be pointless, but... Anyway, I can converse with them without actually speaking out loud. It's easy now that I've gotten used to it. It was a really marvellous confession. It made me remember when you confessed to me, Megumi. Really? I'm so happy. I tried really hard back then too. Yes, you conveyed your feelings wonderfully, and that's why I was able to respond to you so quickly. That makes me happy. Okay, keep it at that, please. However, Miki-san's still as preoccupied as ever. I'm familiar with the Miki-san the two are discussing, though we aren't friends or anything. She's called the Saint of Shirojo, a third-year vice president of the beautification committee, Aihara Miki-senpai. She's popular and really reliable. She's always doing all sorts of favours for people because of that. I've met her a few times, even done a few small jobs with her. Once I was hanging around after school and a teacher asked me to do something. One way or another, I ended up finishing it with Aihara-senpai. It was just an odd job for a teacher, with nothing at all to do with the beautification committee. And yet, all of a sudden, I'd found Aihara-senpai working alongside me. It went incredibly smoothly thanks to her, and I'd been grateful for her help, but I wondered why she does stuff like that. As for Maki-chan, she's the girl from the other day. The first one I helped for these two. The first year who'd been standing hopelessly outside that third-year classroom, waiting to deliver her letter. I see, so she's Maki-chan, and the girl she likes is Aihara-senpai. Maki-chan's been helping her. She really is hard-working. She wants to be together with Miki-san as much as possible. I want to be together with you as much as I can too, Sachi-san. Oh, but we're always together, aren't we? That's not true. Lately we've been apart lots while searching the school. Well, we can't avoid that. That's right. I thought these two could move around the school at will, but that doesn't seem to be the case. It turns out they each have specific places they can move around. Not that I know why. I guess ghosts have their own territories or something. Come to think of it, it was only Sachi-san who came with me to the inner building that time. Megumi stayed on the roof. I'm sorry for making you feel lonely, Megumi, but this is all so that we can have our wish come true. Yeah, I know, but I don't like being apart from you, Sachi-san. Yeah, really. Can you keep it at that? You don't have to report about Maki-san and Aihara-senpai or anything? Ah, that's right. They've been together after school a lot, but Miki-san always has some duty or task to deal with, and Maki-chan is helping her so they can at least be together. But the two of them hardly have time where they can relax together. Oh, now that you mention it, I think they really need some alone time if Miki-san is ever going to be able to see Maki-chan in a romantic light. I see. They do need alone time, don't they? Time to deepen their relationship? I want time to deepen our love together too, Sachi-san. You've got all the time in the world after everyone goes home, don't you? She's right. We can have our time together when no one else is around. But what can Miki-san and Maki-chan do? I don't think it'll be possible to lessen Aihara-senpai's workload. I don't know how to say it. It's like there's just this presumption that work will head her way. It's not fair to her to work every day after school, though. And Maki-chan appears very eager to talk with her about all sorts of things too. Right, but as long as she's walking around the school, she's going to get more requests. I see. That means they need somewhere requests won't find them, huh? What do you mean? They need somewhere where they can be alone together, in secret, right? Nobody can ask Aihara-senpai to do things if they can't find her. Ah, of course. A secret hideout, just for the two of them. Well, yeah, if there's a place like that, they could hide there. I guess they'd be able to talk about, you know, love or whatever too. That's right, you're amazing, Yuna-san. I guess you're pretty smart, but where is this place? Well, I don't know. You don't say. I don't know everything about the school. But if we know we just need to tell them about that place, all we have to do is find it. I knew you'd think of something, Yuna-san. Sure. Where would be good though? Sachi-san and I have plenty of secret spots, but I don't want to tell you about them. Right, and some of them are a little difficult to get to the normal way. I wouldn't want anyone else coming to one of the places where, if we were together either. I'd scare them away. Yeah, anything else to report? God, do these two ever stop flirting? We're not getting anything done. Oh, that's right, we do have something else today. What is it? We've found another person Sachi-san's been sensing love rays from. Love rays. Whatever. Okay, so there are more... So there are more of these people. Yes, we haven't quite narrowed it down yet though. What do you mean? It's a group of 3 that are always together. I can tell that it's coming from them, but I can't tell which one likes which. I think they said something like this before. They're always together, all day, every day. And they're second years, so they're not often in places I can be. Second years. The same year as me, huh? A group of 3 that's always together? That sounds like... Do you know them, Yuna-san? They're in the broadcasting club. Ah, I was right. Is it Ichiki-san, Futano-san, and Mayama-san? Yes, those 3. It's funny how the names are 1, 2, 3, isn't it? Yeah, I was in the same class as them last year. That's right, the 3 of them, with characters meaning 1, 2, and 3 in their names, are always together, and they're always in the broadcasting club. They have a show that plays during lunch, actually, though I don't remember what days it's on. You can't hear the broadcast up on the roof after all. Really? Do you know, Yuna-san, which one likes which? Of course I don't. I've never thought about that sort of thing before now. I see. There's nothing we can do about that then. What should we do? Maybe we should just pick 2 at random? Wait, you can't do that. For now, we have to figure out which one of them likes which, right? We can't help them if we don't do that. Yes, you're right. That's where we need to start. Oh, what a bother. You can't just do these things on a whim. I know. They're in the broadcasting club, right? I'll go check them out after school. You will? Yeah, the broadcasting room's in the Hoshikin building, right? Just leave it to me. I'll tell you which 2 of them go off on their own. Really? I'm kind of nervous about this. If they go somewhere you can go, I'll tell you right away, Sachi-san. Alright, please do, Megumi. Megumi. My voice is going funny. Of course. And what should we do about Maki-chan and Miki-san? I think we should wait and see with them. Oh, why is that? Because they could find a place like that on their own. And we can't do anything about them until we find somewhere like that. Yes, you may be right. I'll do a little digging on my own about the There. Broadcasting club trio. I have a friend I can ask about them. That's good. In that case, I think we've covered everything. Okay, I'll do my best today, Sachi-san. Though I'll be lonely apart from you after school. I know you'll do well, Megumi. I'll be lonely too. But this is all in order to make our yuritopia a reality. Yes, for our yuritopia. Okay, keep it at that. Well, should we meet again tomorrow? Yes, that's fine. I'll do my best for you, Sachi-san. You don't have to do anything until after school. Talking to these two tires me out. We never get anywhere. They derail things immediately if I don't keep them on track. Say, Yuna-san? Yes? With a sigh, I'd already started packing up my lunchbox. Sachi-san was standing right next to me. Megumi had gone off the roof. Gone off toward the roof entrance for some reason. You seem like you're enjoying yourself a lot when we're planning on how to help these girls. I'm glad you heard us. I thought we were asking you something quite unreasonable, but I'm happy that you seem to be having fun. Having fun? I don't think that's true. Oh, is that so? Yes, well, I'm finished eating and I have to move my things to another classroom, so I'll be going. See you after school. Yes, we'll see you then. Hey, Yuna, what are you whispering about alone with Sachi-san? We weren't whispering about anything. Anyway, I have to go. Yes, why don't you just do that? Sounds like Megumi's a bit of a jealous lover. Ugh, I'm losing my voice. I finished cleaning up my lunch and rose to my feet. I had to get back to the classroom. Having fun? Oh, that's not true. No way. I returned to my classroom from the roof. After gathering my textbook, notebook and other things I'd need for my next class, I left the room with Anno, who'd been waiting for me. We had computer science class next, so we headed to the computer lab. You haven't forgotten anything today, have you, Anno? All set! I've borrowed everything I need from a girl in another class. How is that all set? Her forgetfulness really was on another level. She's always forgetting one thing or another every day. Oh, here's my saviour right there, in fact. Huh? I glanced over in the direction Anna was pointing. I like the goth one. Come on, Nana, push forward now. No, I can't go on. I'm too sleepy. Just leave me here. I'll sleep here. You heard her. Let's leave her, Umi. The three from the broadcasting club we've just been discussing were headed merrily down the hallway. The one in the middle, energetically pushing the one in the front, is Ichiki Umi-san. Behind her, paying attention to her nails as she walks, is Futano Sasa-san. And the one in front, being pushed by Ichiki-san, is Miyama Nana-san. I was in the same class as them last year, so I know their names and faces. We weren't close or anything, but the three of them were always together. More than anything, they'd make such an odd group that they just stand out. That's not going to happen. I'd never abandon you, Nana. We'll make it together, Nana. Be quiet, Umi. Your voice really carries, you know. I bet you were a magpie in a previous life. Cock-a-doodle-doo! Why are you imitating a rooster? I thought it'd wake Nana up. Oh, shut up. I can't sleep. You're not supposed to sleep. Come on, you push her too, Sasa. We're not going to make it back to class at this rate. No way, I just fixed my manicure. Hey, not again, you can't do that. Why not? It's not against the school rules. The school rules say no heavy makeup. I'd be sad if you got arrested for breaking the school rules, Sasa. They don't arrest you for breaking school rules. I'll bring you snacks when I come visit you. Don't come. And there aren't going to be any visits anyway. I'm not sure how to make that sound, actually. Come on, Nina. You can't sleep. If you sleep, you'll die. Walk. It's fine. I'll just die. I'll die and I'll sleep. That sounds like me. Good. Die. Right here. Yep. I'm gonna... Don't sleep. Wake up. Wake up and we'll go back to our classroom together. We're friends, aren't we? Friends gotta stick together. Wow. It's like they're performing a comedy routine. They don't really fit with each other at all. But I get the impression Ichiki-san's pulling them together. I kind of feel like they were the same all of last year, too. The energetic Ichiki-san pulling the slightly scary Futano-san, and the always sleepy Miyama-san along with her. Those three are a riot, right? So Anno, you borrowed something from those three. Yep. Ichiki-san? No, Nana. Uh-huh. So you guys are close? Yeah, mostly with Nana. Nana is, Miyama-san's name, I think. Does that mean I can get information on them from Anno? I guess I should try. Hey, Anno? What is it, Yuna? What are those three, like? That's a pretty dumb question if I do say so myself. What are they like? Just look what they look like, I'd say. Well, I guess that's true, but... They're all in the broadcasting club. I know that. Umi-chan's got a ton of energy and is always dragging the other two along with her. Sasa-chan's sharp as a knife to the other two, and she's always wearing that cold face. And Nana's always sleepy like that, so the other two have to drag her around. Right. Yeah, that was my impression too. So, are two of them particularly close? Huh? You mean two of the three? I don't know. I couldn't really see two of them without the third, you know? They're really like a set. Oh, I guess so. Yeah, I can't really ask Anno about this. But... Come on, walk! You can do it! Left, right, left, right! Gotta lift your left arm, put your right arm down, lift your left leg. What? I can't walk anymore. I'm going to bed. Come on, Sasa, don't screw her up. Walk, Nana. It's fine, isn't it? Just leave her. Let's go, let's go. She's right. Good night. We can't do that. We're friends, aren't we? Can you cut that out, Umi? I'm tired of it. If you're my friend, then let me sleep. Those three, they never seem to be in sync, and yet they're always together. So, one of them likes one of the others, huh? That's kind of hard to believe. Yuna? Oh, sorry for asking such a weird question. I don't mind, but weren't they in our class last year, Yuna? Don't you think it's a little mean to ask what they're like now? Huh? That's... Sorry. I don't think you need to worry about it. Yeah. Oh, come on, let's hurry. Class has got to start soon. Right. I hurried Anno to the computer lab. The trio were still moving down the hallway. The trio were still slowly moving down the hallway, rather. What do I do? Megumi's gonna keep an eye on them after school, but... Should I go with her? Maybe I'll be able to catch her if I go to the broadcasting room. After school. I quickly stuffed my things into my bag after the end of classes. I'm still not very enthusiastic about this, but since I've agreed to help, I want to do it right. I have to go to the broadcasting room to gather more information on the three. But wait, To get to the broadcasting room from their classroom, they have to pass by this one, otherwise they'd have to go out of their way. Maybe it'd be better if I just waited for them here and followed them. But what if they take a different route for some reason? I'd be waiting for nothing. Where should I go? Oh, I'm given choices. I'm bad with choices. Oh, it's like Mass Effect all over again. Well, I don't think they'd go out of their way if they never do that, so let's just go straight to the broadcasting room. Well, there'll be no point if we miss each other, will there? I should make sure I'm where they're going. Oh, Yuna. Ah, Hina, heading to practice? Yeah, you going home, Yuna? I'll be here a little longer. I have some things to do first. Gotcha. Good timing. You're eating at our house today, right? Do you have a request? Meat. I probably should have seen that coming. You really do like meat, huh? I like anything if you make it, Yuna. Yeah, thanks. Oh, that's right. Why don't you give me your lunchbox while you're here? I'll wash it for you when I go home. Thank you, here. Did you eat it all? It was tasty. Good. Have fun at practice, okay? It's pretty fun now. It's getting harder too. Oh yeah? So it's more fun if it's harder? I think I can run faster the harder it is. Huh. There are a lot of cool senpai too. Make sure you don't get hurt, okay? And while I was having this conversation with Hina, I saw the broadcasting club trio walk by. I'm gonna get going then. See you, Yuna. Go have fun. I watched Hina head towards the entrance, and then walked off after the trio. I walked a little behind them, carrying my bag, listening to their conversation. Wow, that wasn't very nice. Have some interest. I'm telling you it's gonna be fun, aren't I? That's the problem. What about you, Nana? I can go if I'm awake. That means she's gonna be sleeping that day for sure. I like to sleep through my Sundays. Jeez, okay, I've decided. We're going together. I'm gonna come and get you guys and haul you with me. Whoa, seriously? What a little drag. I'm tired. What were they talking about before I could figure it out? We'd all arrived at the broadcasting room. So, from here on out, we are going to be playing as Megumi. And I'm going to save that for the next video. I will see you guys later. Bye bye!